as a strings major at GHP 56. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that this is the first video I've ever edited, so if it's not smooth or it's really awkward, I'm really sorry about that. I was going to keep this to myself as something to look back on, but I was inspired by a fellow YouTuber who came to speak to us at GHP, as well as all the other GH vlogs out there. So for anyone who's interested, maybe you're a potential GHP person or someone who's looking forward to experiencing the GH magic, I just want to leave this video here so you can refer to anything, any questions you might have, and how the program actually works. So I hope you enjoy! So as you can see, this is my dorm. It was originally designed to be for a single person, but I was one of the lucky ones who got a single dorm, but for 2 people. And this was on move-in day before my roommate Tiffany had moved in. My dorm was in Morgan Hall, which I was told beforehand was the superior hall. As you can see, this breathtaking view outside, the gorgeous glass windows. This was called the Jewel Box, and it was a common place for people to meet up. As there's a TV there, there's couches, and it's just a great spot to hang out with your friends. And just in case anyone was wondering, that was the exterior of Morgan that I just showed, and this is right outside. This is such a beautiful view that you get to see every single morning as you walk to Krannert for breakfast. Hey Alex! Hey. First day of GHP, how do you feel? Tell me about your major.
Krannert, Miss Miller's there. We love her. Everyone else seems really cool. We're gonna have like a ton of classes and we get to pick from. Yeah. There's one about Milton and Hitler. Is it our high school and Hitler? I don't know.
We'll never know.
Milton and Hitler? We don't know. We're trying to figure out. And they were super close.
But yeah, here's the campus. It's so pretty.
I wish we could like go on more of it.
Here, wait. I'm gonna I don't know how to flip the camera. So like, here we are. I have to carry this around, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. So that was some nice scenery we got. Here we see Evans Hall and Cook Hall, which is where a lot of the majors are. The music majors are mostly in Cook, except for the piano majors, which are in Evans. But we're on the way to Krannert right now for lunch. This was taken after majors. And up next you'll see some videos of really cute baby deer, which are pretty much all over campus 24/7. My family. They're so cute.
Your mom's obviously the one that's closer to us. Hannah Leach.
Oh my gosh. He's staring right at us.
Posing.
Cute. Where are the babies at though?
I really high key on Friday on GHP. That
Mm-hmm.
Friday, I just kind of want to walk into the field.
Disappear. She just disappears.
She
just disappears.
I just really want
Never to be seen again.
I just really want to go, I want to follow that path and go that way. They give us...
She wants to follow her dreams.
I do.
How cute.
I want to explore.
So this is the famous Krannert where we have our dances, and this was taken during the final project presentations, which is basically where at the end of GHP, the math, science, foreign language majors, they'll all have final presentations for us. But this was the only somewhat decent clip I got of the building itself, the interior. We have everything here, and as you'll see later, we have the dances, and I'll insert a pretty badly taken shot of the cafeteria and a little bit of the food. This is the famous Krannert dining hall. It's usually really crowded, so I always hesitate to take clips here, but soon you'll see a picture of the food that I took. It's not the best picture, and don't be scared, the food's not that bad. Everyone says it's horrible, but it's really not that bad. This was taken before the first dance, Monster Mash, and that's my roommate Tiffany. Look at her. Everyone was dressed up as a monster of some sort, and next up we'll see some clips of the dance. And of course I had to include this guy who full-on made his own AP exam to dress up as, because that's all of our biggest fears. This is Cook, where most of the music majors are, and that's green right there. Look at the beautiful view, and then we see Evans Hall. And now we'll take a tour of Cook. This is Cook from the outside. This is one of the back or side entrances, and the one closest to our dorms, so we usually use this one. And so a brief introduction. Cook is where the vocal, brass, woodwind, and string majors are every day for majors. And we rehearse here, we take exploratories here, which is something that changes every week, like conducting, music history, things like that. And now we're going inside. So Cook is where a lot of our greatest memories were made. That room down the hall is a practice room. Next to the trash cans is our rehearsal room and our classroom. And this was one of our main practice rooms where a lot of people were oftentimes at night or during the day. This was a small room for children that we, at least my quartet, commonly used to rehearse in.
Oh wait, no, it's Mystic!
This is the Berry Chapel, where we had most of our full orchestra rehearsals, and a lot of the concerts were held here, like the chorus, string, jazz. All of the concerts were held in this beautiful chapel that has so much history to it, because I bet it's at least 100 years old. This is Green, where I had minors every day. I took the journalism minor with Rags, and you'll see a couple of clips from that soon. Oh my god.
It's kind of a meme.
It's kind of a... Oh. This is Cage Center, also known as the gym. It's located right next to Krannert, so it's super convenient. I usually use the ellipticals and the rowing machines, but there's an upstairs running place, running track, and there's so many machines that you can choose from. And I heard that this is many people's first times ever going to the gym because it's free and it's so accessible. If you're anything like me, you're probably wondering what laundry's like here. There are 4 machines on every floor, and it actually gets really hectic around here. You'd be surprised. People get pretty vicious. Not this year, but I've heard of previous incidents where they'll just straight up dump your laundry out if you're not here in time to pick it up. This is the beautiful Berry Library. It's very old-fashioned in some senses, but it's super cute and such a great place to study in or do your homework in. Here's another view, and this is the cutest little reading nook ever. Why isn't this in like every library?
What do you see? Oh, the What you doing, girl? Documenting?
Yes,
Hey,
gotta.
what's up?
Oh, this is my RAs.
I'm alright. I hope you remember me forever. My name's Alyssa, and I'm really spicy.
Wow, please do not touch pendulum. Okay. So we gotta print something.
Room 101, right?
Room 101, Big Brother.
No.
Oh. You wanna say hi?
Oh.
Hi. What you guys just saw was hall check, which happens 2 to 3 times a day, every day, so they make sure you're still alive. And that was my roommate Tiffany once again. So this is our spicy room, spice chamber, spice rack, whatever you want to call it. Every hall has a theme, and our theme was spice. And there's really nothing like a hall community. Everyone's so supportive and everyone just loves each other and they love being here, and it's so nice. So you're about to see a clip of our spicy talent show.
This is not a good thing. Oh no, I forgot it! That was so good!
Wait, Macy, can you just like volume? Yeah. Oh my god.
You were a bird in your pants. I thought it was like someone who finally figured it out.
You guys, I can't even look at it right now. Oh
I made sure that everybody wrote a note. I'm sorry the pictures look so junky. I forgot there were scissors in here, so like. But yeah.
And this is where we get some more of the fun stuff. This was the 3rd of July, and we were watching Rome's fireworks from afar at the stadium. I heard it was pretty lame, but I wouldn't know because this was my first 4th of July or 3rd of July in the States. This is a clip taken from the one and only GH Art Show. Of course, we had to include all these talented people's artworks and what they've been working hard on this whole month. In the next few clips, you'll see some other fun things, and some will be more detailed than others. It's just what I got on my camera.
Someone like if I look on the sheet, I like oh no, it's Hannah. I don't know.
And maybe plug your ears once or twice. There are restrooms in the lobby. Please turn off all sound-making devices and crying babies. And prepare for Prism 1!
And that was an intro to Prism. Prism takes place off campus in the Rome City Auditorium, which is a historical site. And Prism is an event where music majors get to show off what they've been doing for the past 4 weeks. And it's such an incredible event. It goes quickly, it's super hype, and it's a whole campus event, so it's a lot of fun. And without further ado, I will show us some clips. Oh my god, thanks.
Is that your card?
Actually, yeah.
I'll take 6K.
And finally, here we are at closing convocation. Of course, this video can't even begin to capture how amazing of an experience GHP was. I just simply put in all the technical things I thought that the next GHPers might be wondering about, and something easy to look back on if I wanted to reflect on my life there. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I sure know that I enjoyed making it. And we made it, guys. We're officially GHP alumni.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Guys, will you say hi? Will you say hi?
Hi guys, I look like an egg right now, but we are doing a reaction video to atomic fireball. I can't bite it. It's a job right now. It's not spicy. It's not spicy. It's not spicy. It's freezing in here. That's like I can't find it.
Oh my god.
Country boy, I love you. The chorus. Wait for it. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop! Tiffany. Hey, show me the baby. No.